Have you watched the documentary series on Vice about Dark Side of the Ring? Have you heard about this?
Oh, man. Yeah, I've heard about it. I told you, brother, that I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going. I ain't here to lie. If I was here to lie, I would not do it. I would not do it. So with that being said, the deal they had on there about the Von Erichs, and it's so. Kevin was on there, and my hats off to Kevin, and I do respect him that he wrestled and he's still alive. That's number one good thing for him and his family, more especially. But for him and David Manning to sit there and on that thing and candy coat it, and I think Akbar was on there. It's like we worked for Fritz Von Erich. Okay, Fritz Von Erich was my idol. Fritz Von Erich was like a god to me and my daddy. I went and watched Fritz Von Erich at Northside Coliseum in Fort Worth, Texas, before wrestling was wrestling. Okay, and I loved them boys. When I found out that I had a chance of maybe being able to wrestle with them boys, it was an honor. But then I find out that it's not such an honor to be in a ring with them, because they come to the ring stoned, okay, and then you have to wind up putting Holtz on yourself to make them look good, and then you have to take care of them in the bars. You have to cover for them in Japan. You have to cover for them out on the highways. You have to cover for them. I mean, cover for them. Like, if they go screw up, you got to go take care of it. You come back, Fritz says, "Why didn't you take care of my boy?" You see what I'm saying? It's like that branding iron we had a while ago. This branding iron right here. This is my branding iron that I carried to the ring. Needless to say, you can't get it on the planes anymore. But it's got a big B right there, and it's you can see it's 3/4 inch smooth rebar. Well, it's supposed to be straight, but you can see the bend in that. And I made this covering that goes on here, but I just put this on, but you could really see the bend. But I'm in Real Rogers Coliseum, and I'm supposed to hit Kevin in the head with this branding iron and pin him 1, 2, 3. When Akbar's got the referee, and then slide the branding iron to Akbar, and then cover Kevin 1, 2, 3. Well, the first time I hit him, didn't do that, because I hit him with a work, but he went like, what was that? And I said, "You stupid," to myself now. To myself, I said, "You stupid Bon." And I drew back and hit him a little bit harder. You know, what was that? I don't know, flies or something, bro. Brother, I said, "You son of," and I drew back, and brother, I bent that lady. I laid him open, but I hit him right there, and it laid him open, and he's out. He's out. I cover him 1, 2, 3. Now I live about 30 minutes from Fort Worth, Texas. Say an hour, because we had to stop and get beer and drink, and and carry on, and come and I walk in my door. It's over on the other end of the property, but I walk in over there, brother, and Bart. I said, "What, Fritz? What are you trying to do to my boy? Are you trying to kill my boy? What's wrong with you?" I said, "Fritz, if you'd have done that to him years ago when he was a little bit younger, he might have turned out a little bit better, if you know what I mean." And I hung it up. I figured I didn't have a job, right? I figured I was fired. Yeah. But no, he kept me on. But anyway, that tape with them, was this. I don't want to say just to cover up the boys, but the only one of them boys that wanted to wrestle was David, and that was worldly knowed. One of them wanted to play football. One of them wanted to throw the discus, and the youngest one didn't want to have nothing to do with none of it. Fritz told him, "You could do it, or the Von Erichs will take care of the Von Erichs." And that's, you know, that's cool. And they took care of them all. All of them are dead, except for Kevin. The story behind David and you know, if David had stayed alive, we'd have a territory right here to this very day. We'd be working instead of doing this right here.